What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of In Case This Is It, your favorite podcast. Thank you for tuning in. Please follow us on all social media. We got Instagram, we got Twitter, we got TikTok. Listen to us on all streaming podcasts. So that's Apple Music, Spotify. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google, and you can also check out the visuals on YouTube. Again, thank you for tuning in, gang.
Welcome back, motherfuckers, and welcome to another episode of In Case This Is It, your weekly podcast where we address cultural events in a not so sensitive way. Hi guys, how's everybody doing?
What up?
I'm okay until you.
I guess we have to formally introduce her now because she wasn't on the on release.
Welcome back, ASAP.
Yeah.
No, welcome back. Well, introduce her.
Nah, because you was here before, but
Yeah, but the episode didn't cut out because of technical difficulties.
So
welcome, ASAP.
Yay!
She just took away the back.
Now, introduce her, bro.
I mean,
Damn. All right,
I'm
ASAP.
obviously not important. It's fine.
no,
So Sandra's a dickhead, so I'm gonna introduce her.
fuck y'all, man. You gotta put me on the spot
No one
like
wants to
that.
introduce me, but everybody else gets a formal introduction. Like, oh.
But I'm like, what do I introduce you guys as? Selfie Wrld or like?
So ASAP is our best subscriber because all y'all niggas
See, he's
don't
there.
want to say nothing. So ASAP, thank you for tuning in and listening in.
She's our number one listener.
Numero uno.
Yep.
Thank you, senor. I'm just joking.
Nigga rude. You talk shit about me.
No, but I appreciate you coming
Hey,
through
G.
today. It's all love. This is ASAP, everybody. You want to say hi? You want to introduce yourself and do all that good stuff?
Yeah, I'm ASAP Crystal. I am.
I forgot your first actual name for a second.
I call her Crystal so much. You know her name was Crystal?
You call me
you
ASAP
call her
so much.
Yeah.
I forgot her name was actually Crystal.
But
kinda funny.
yeah, my name's Crystal. I go by ASAP. My Instagram is ASAP KRY or ASAP KRY.
You tell you gonna plug yourself. Yo. What's up with you, yo?
Oh,
Trying
you
to
said
get
such your
You
Instagram
trying
and
to get
stuff like
famous?
that.
No, I'm fucking with you.
I'm trying to get seen. What's up?
I'm glad. I'm so happy Sandra is back.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, we're back.
Well,
We're
welcome.
for 2 weeks. First of all, I want to apologize because we generally try to put out episodes for 2 weeks. And
Yes.
then it's just
Technical difficulties.
between what's that shitty ass thing called? Dropbox. And
I didn't
This
even know he
will
was
not be
talking
sponsored
about.
by Dropbox.
man, fuck them. You ain't responsible.
We will talk shit if y'all niggas get y'all shit right.
Facts.
Right?
How it's gonna take 13 hours to upload a fucking
Yo,
500
one
kilobyte file, yo?
file. Okay.
Makes no sense. Anyway, I digress. We apologize. We're back. So I guess going forward, anytime you boy takes flights, I guess we're taking a break on the podcast.
No. I'm gonna figure it out. I got this.
Or
I got this.
until we figure it out. Okay.
Yeah, I got this.
Cool.
And ASAP's gonna be here with us too. So we
Yeah.
definitely gonna figure that shit the fuck out. But anyway, welcome back, Sanjay. So you know
Thank
we
you,
gotta
my brother.
start. You know we gotta start the episode off by Sanjay telling us about his trips.
Yeah,
Or
exactly.
us doing a shot.
Oh, tradition.
Come on, man.
Niggas been not doing this shit for so long. We
Come on.
forgot to do this. ASAP, are you drinking some champagne with us?
Sure.
Yes. Peer pressure, nigga.
Freddie, you see how easy that was?
Oh my god.
Peer
See how
pressure,
easy that
nigga.
was, Freddie? Keep
Okay.
playing. Keep fucking playing.
I was peer
Okay.
pressured. I was peer pressured before the episode.
Okay.
That's a lie. We would never pressure anybody to drinking something. What is this?
So they'd be like, blink twice if you need help. I'd be like,
1956? Huh? Cut it out.
Yo.
What'd you like, my friend?
the peach champagne.
Come on.
Come on, stop playing with me.
All right,
It's gonna pop on camera. Boom.
Yeah, please,
Is
that
it
way.
really? There you go.
Boom.
You'd be like, "Dude,
Feels good to be back. What we doing, my brother?
You know what? I'll let you choose because you just came back.
I kind of feeling some peach brandy.
That low key is alright.
All right, perfect.
This peach Ciroc,
Doing
though,
a shot or we sipping? Though?
this shit is gonna
That
be
shit
here forever.
until somebody come take. Yo, y'all want a free bottle of Ciroc?
Don't do
Right.
that. Don't do that.
I wish I could tell the story behind it. But
Aesthetic.
I
Aesthetic.
can't.
You definitely can, but
I
you
can,
won't.
but I won't.
You won't.
I like to mind my own damn business.
But just
I
tell,
can't
just
take a
tell you,
shot
just
of
tell your
champagne,
business.
So y'all have to sip.
Are we doing a shot or a
you
sip?
gotta sip.
All right, a little bit more then since we sip.
All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna drink today too.
Man said, I guess.
I got coffee, so I need to chill the fuck out.
That's what I'm saying. We should get Bailey's to put inside the coffee.
Mm,
It's actually like busting.
that's a good idea, sir.
I got you, bro. This is why I'm here.
Damn, it feels so weird to be back. I feel like I've been gone for like 2 months, nigga.
So tell the people where you went to.
As you guys know, if you don't follow me on Instagram, which you should, you pieces of shit. I'm sorry. That was so much.
That was a lot.
That's a lot.
That was spicy.
I miss y'all, man. I'm just like, I'm getting all this negative
That's
energy.
how you told me you missed them?
That's my way of showing appreciation.
I miss y'all dumbass niggas.
I miss y'all stupid motherfuckers.
I I definitely told my sister I was gonna send this to her. I will not send this to her.
Hi, sis.
What up, fam?
I was in Peru. It was a great time. We just gonna talk about Peru?
Yeah. All right. Hold on. Cheers. And then
Oh yeah.
we'll
Before we
talk.
start, cheers. Thanks for coming on.
Appreciate you,
Cheers, my
ASAP.
brother.
ASAP Skeezy. Damn. All right. Let's go. No. Let's go.
Oh, look at. Why do I always do this? It's like the third fucking time.
I would laugh so bad.
Oh my gosh.
Oh Jesus.
All right. This was good. Yeah. So
Damn, I messed up the nice ass hoodie. I was gonna short them out too.
it wasn't that nice. No, I'm just joking. What's it called?
Damn, now I can't. That's fucked up, bro. That's a black owned brand.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
I'm gonna shut them out later. It's okay. What we talking about?
We was talking about Peru.
Oh yeah, Peru.
1,
So
2, 3, 4, 5.
I went to Peru for a couple of days. It was good. I flew into Lima, which is the capital. Okay, so story time. So I got to Lima, right?
All right.
I got there late, like 11:30 at night. So I land. I walk out the airport. It's like fucking chaos because
At night?
yeah, bro. Because I don't know. It was just like a bunch of taxis, mad
Okay.
people. I made a rookie. Keep in mind, I'm a traveler, so I should know better. I made a rookie mistake and just got into any fucking taxi. And when you travel, especially if you're a solo traveler, if you get into a taxi, especially in third world countries, always, and I cannot stress this enough, always negotiate the motherfucking price before you get in that car. I didn't do that.
You paid out of that.
Nigga, I paid like $60 in US
in US
for a fucking 10-minute ride.
Oh damn.
I wanted to beat
Sick.
that nigga's ass so bad, but I was like, bro.
Did you not know the conversion before, or was it more so just like?
It's not even that I
Just you didn't
can't.
think
I
about
got
it.
in the car. It's not like I can bring me back to the. I mean, I could
Yeah.
have been like, take me back to the airport, nigga. I ain't paid this shit. But
should have whooped that nigga ass.
yeah, but
In his country.
In his country, nigga, this is a culo beating. Fuck that nigga. What?
But yeah, so I mean, I started off that way. And apart from that, and like the altitude sickness, it was really good. I loved it. But I was like solo traveling, so it was fun.
I seen on your story you was looking at like mount. Was it mountains?
Oh, Machu Picchu. I did
yeah.
that hike. Can you pull up Machu Picchu on that?
Shit, you
Oh
gonna have to
my
tell me how to spell that
gosh.
hoe.
So yeah, all right.
How you spell Machu Picchu?
I would move that.
MACCHU
Yo, can you do me a favor, bro?
PICCHU.
Can you move that coffee? Cause I know your ass gonna knock that shit over, nigga.
Good call, dog.
That's Machu Picchu, huh?
But, yeah, so I hiked there. It was a really good hike. I did a tour with they're really young companies. I'll show them out now. They call it Alpaca Expeditions. They're like 7 years old.
Isn't that an animal?
Yeah, it's like there are alpacas all over. Nice. It's like I don't know if it's their national animal. I don't fucking know, but so yeah, I did a tour with them. It was a 2-day, 1-night tour. Man, hardest hike of my life.
Damn.
You almost passed out, didn't you?
Was you
No,
like?
I almost died.
You was like up here?
Passed out. I almost died.
You was like up here?
You went above the clouds?
No.
I was like-
That
would've been
part is
crazy.
you
Facts.
can't. It's closed right now because I don't know if it's COVID or just
They closed the top of the mountain because of COVID. Nigga.
You can go into ruins, like that's the open, but that part behind it, I forgot what it's called. It's another mountain, but that one's really dangerous because it's extremely steep. It's not something you can just hike up. You have to like literally like hand
like
and feet.
crawl.
But
Probably like nail.
I hiked the mountain towards the Machu Picchu ruins. So
Did you get a picture like this? If you didn't get a picture like
I
this,
did.
I don't think
It's on my
cool.
Instagram. You can see
Okay.
it.
Just trying to make sure.
I think it's on my Instagram. But
Nigga, you unfollowed me on Instagram.
wait,
I unfollowed your ass right the fuck back,
you
nigga.
unfollowed me on Instagram. What the
Cause
fuck
you unfollowed me on
What the
Instagram.
fuck are you talking about?
Yo, so I went on.
We're gonna do this now.
Oh, wait, you went through your followers. Let's talk about that.
First of all, you insecure ass nigga.
Yo, one of those nights I was in my fields, nigga, and I was like,
I do follow you on Instagram.
I don't know. That's not what it
Nigga,
looked like.
first of all,
too.
you have like 3 Instagrams. That's probably why. Which
Which
Instagram
one?
do I?
The main one. All right, my bad. Podcast. But nigga, I was salty, bro. I was like, yo, unfollow this nigga. I ain't watching none of your stories no more.
Salty.
You probably unlike the pictures. and
All
shit.
right, I'll go. Just friend
You gotta do
request
it-
me
you
back,
have to
and
do
I'll
it
follow
on,
you back.
Nah, you have to do it.
You have to do it right
Podcast.
now.
You have to do it on the podcast.
Right
so we
now.
all know.
Yup, it's real.
Fruit cups.
On camera. Yo, and make sure you zoom in on it too, because we want to see you. We want to see you follow me.
Man,
You follow ASAP too. Make sure you follow ASAP.
What's your Instagram?
Look, he don't even know my Instagram.
Nigga,
man.
I don't.
And this nigga's supposed to be my friend.
Facts.
I'm joking.
Nah,
All right, give me.
Wait. Bring my follower count up.
As we were saying, what we were talking about. Yeah, Machu Picchu.
Yeah.
And yeah, the hike was good. I did other stuff and yeah.
What else did you do?
Well,
Nigga said
yeah,
other
I
stuff,
just did
right?
other stuff.
Oh, y'all want me to like talk about it?
Yeah.
Nigga, you
Nigga,
said you wanted to
know.
talk
How about y'all
about
follow
it.
me on Instagram so y'all can see everything?
Okay, but that doesn't show. Like,
I
that
mean,
just shows
if you
what
bought
didn't tell us.
prostitutes,
All right, so I'll give you
you're
the
not
whole
gonna
thing.
put
So I
that
got
on
there
Instagram?
when I went from Lima. I took from Lima, I went to the bus station. I took a 4-hour bus ride to fucking this city called Hakuchina. It's like
That sounded racist.
Both of us said,
I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing it wrong, but it's a desert oasis, and it's like literally like a town in the middle of the desert. So it's pretty cool. I woke up in the morning, went for a walk. Then I did like them ATV rides.
You did that?
Oh, bro.
See, we wasn't gonna know that through your Instagram.
So
Thank you.
When I got to the when I got to the hostel I was staying at, I didn't know. Like I just signed up for it because I was just like my mind was everywhere. And he's like, "Yeah, you want to do ATV rides?" I'm like, "Yeah, cool. That sounds fun." So I signed up. It was like $13.
The ATV?
I didn't write it. No, it was like a group thing. So I was on the back.
Oh, okay.
But I signed up. But it was ATV. It was buggy, dune buggy. That's what it's called.
Okay.
Dune
I
buggy
don't even know what that is.
and sandboarding. I didn't know the sandboarding part.
What is that?
Snowboarding
So-
in the sand.
So when I went out for the ride, I'm like, "Oh, this is cool." Like I was terrified because I'm on the outer seat, like the seat. I'm buckled in, obviously, but this nigga was like whip. When I say he was whipping that shit, nigga, it's like I was damn near falling. Every once in a while, like the seatbelt, I would have fell out the goddamn. And then like he was literally like sliding, going up the mountain, so the shit felt like it's about to turn over. But I guess it's the way it's designed that it won't tip over. And then he stops at the top of this fucking big ass dune, like they call it the hills, like sand dunes. And then he opens the trunk of the thing and start pulling out fucking like sandboards or surfboards or. What the fuck you doing with that, nigga? And
Then
then,
slap you with that shit.
bro, and then everybody started fucking sandboarding. I'm like, I don't want to be a little bitch, nigga. So I'm like,
Here we go.
all right,
Imagine.
I guess I'm gonna face a fair today, and I went sandboarding.
That shit was fun,
That
wasn't
shit
it?
was fucking terrifying.
Oh, shit.
No, it was fun,
What was
but
it?
it was
Yeah.
terrifying. Like, cause the thing is, like, when you start, obviously you're going fast, and like, cause it's steep as fuck, right? So you're going fast, but the thing is like, at least to me, when I'm going, I'm like, all right, this is as fast as I'm gonna go. Like, so get used to the feeling of going fast. But I feel like the lower you get, the faster you go. And I'm like, oh my. There's like this feeling in my like,
Dude,
that's
that's-
this sinking
That's like
feeling.
snowboarding though. Too.
Right.
Have you been snowboarding before?
Not really.
Oh, okay.
I like
Yeah,
that makes
don't
sense.
do it. That shit hurt,
like that.
man.
Oh yeah.
You
But
ever did?
Yes, I've been snowboarding and skiing. Skiing is worse because
Really?
your legs go different ways. So like if you can't keep yourself for real, you just start going.
So somebody
your
told me
hose
that.
just start going off.
Somebody told me skiing was a lot easier because you had more control. Like you could
Because have the
slow
sticks- because
down
have the
and you could
sticks
do all of
stuff,
that shit.
And yeah, you can move it, but it's more so like if you're scared and the momentum's getting to you, because
Yeah.
it's like the
if
momentum
you
of you
fuck up,
going
you fuck
down,
up.
bro. One leg goes right, it's over.
Oh, you in the split
it's
position.
over.
Listen,
And you gotta think about like the sticks because you can kind of use it to push you.
Yeah.
But it's like
If you're going down
don't
a
think
hill-
about it, you just oh shit, I'm scared, and it's over.
yeah, I can't fuck with that snowboarding shit,
Yeah.
bro. I went snow. You remember what you did?
Yeah, no, I didn't go that day.
So I went
That was the
snowboarding
nigga
with
fucked
the
his arm
guys.
up.
His clavicle. I saved that nigga's phone. His clavicle
He
nick.
broke his clavicle.
I think he fractured it. Yeah, some shit like that. But
He's
he was
alright.
like icing his
Nick's
shit
strong
for
as
like
fuck.
3 weeks.
Oh, Nick's strong as fuck.
No, his neck is strong as
Yeah,
shit
this-
too. Like,
I'm surprised it happened. To be
you know
honest.
what I'm saying?
If it was any other people, they probably would have fucked themselves up.
Dude, I went down. So we went up the tallest mountain that they had there. I don't know why the hell we decided that we were gonna do it. I made it like an eighth of the way down, and I fell on my back. My whole shit was fucked up. I walked down the rest of that hill. Never again. Snowboarding is hard as fuck.
And you so sore.
Yes.
Like if you fall, like
It's like
sore.
Yes.
all that stuff is just it's your body not being used. It's like surfing. Like the first time I went surfing, that next day, nigga, my back and my like
Using
my
muscles you
lower
never used
body-
before.
Yeah, it's the
Exactly.
muscles.
Mhm.
Exactly.
So I mean, I was fine sandboarding because I don't know why. I guess
You just a dusty ass nigga, so you good with
this.
the
Like, it's my
I
environment.
don't
You know,
know.
it's like I was home. You know what I'm saying?
natural
I was
habitat.
home. It's like you be alright, yeah. You be
But that's dope.
But yeah.
was-
So
Was that the desert, by the way?
yes,
Last
that was
question.
the place I was at. And then after there, I left Hakuchina or whatever you say it, and I went back to Lima and then flew to Cusco, and then so that's where altitude sickness fucked me up.
Wait, you flew to the new place, the next place?
Cusco, yeah, that's the town. It's like a southern. It's in the mountains, but it's south.
Okay.
And then yeah, so I got altitude sickness there. I had to cancel one hike, And then I went on the Machu Picchu thing we were just talking about. After Machu Picchu, I rented a car and drove more south to a town called Puna.
I remember it was just like what, cows or goats, and it was mad traffic.
Yep.
I remember seeing that.
Yeah, so that what you saw on Instagram, they was so that one road is the only road. Literally, it's like think about getting on the Mass Pike, and the Mass Pike is the only road to like Western Mass. Like you know, you can use a drive through towns and shit. Mm-hmm. No, in Peru, that's it. Like, and they had to fix the road, so they had to just cut traffic off. They're like.
Rough.
So I was just sitting there waiting for them to fix the road, and then
I thought it was like goats crossing or some shit.
No, they were fixing the road. But it was kind of cool too because of that. I turned around and drove back to the closest town, and I had lunch at this literally this restaurant in the middle of nowhere, Peru.
Please tell them about the story you told me, bro.
What?
The steak and bananas. Please tell me about the story,
that don't
bro.
even sound right for you. You saying steak and bananas.
So before I got the car. Fuck, this is embarrassing. Before I got the car to drive to Cusco from where was I? Yeah, from Cusco to Puno. That's where I was driving from. I was at a cafe because in Peru they bring the car to you when you do rentals. Mm-hmm. So I'm at a cafe waiting on the car, and I figured I wasn't hungry, but I was like, you know what? I'm waiting at a cafe. Let me support this business. So I'm like, so I asked the waiter who happens to speak English, but obviously has an accent because English is not his first language. And he says, I said, hey, what do you guys have? And he's like, yeah, we have steak empanadas. We have, chicken empanadas, veggie empanadas. And my ignorant ass, I'm like, because what I heard was, yeah, we have steak and bananas. So I'm ordering like, yeah, let me get the steak and banana and a chicken and banana, and he's looking at me like, you stupid
like what
motherfucker.
He's like, no, I know my English is bad, but you're dumb.
And the poor guy, like, he still took my order because he know what I was trying to say, and he took my order, but I didn't realize until like 5 minutes after I left that this nigga did not say and bananas, you stupid fuck.
Bro, can you imagine you getting your plate and not catching it, and you're like, yo, what the fuck is
where's
this?
my bananas, yo?
Close ass fucking piece of shit. Imagine he got away so bananas.
I was like, and so bananas. That was gonna rob me. Like, go on Yelp and shit. I would never go to the establishment. They didn't bring my bananas.
Worst customer service experience ever. God.
But I mean, it was embarrassing, but it's a funny story. So
I love it.
But yeah. And then after I got to Puno, I went to the I can't pronounce it again, but Uros floating islands. There's literally islands these people make. Like, it's on Lake Titicaca. I know, every time.
We're children.
I
thought you would laugh before me, no cap.
I wrote that shit in my journal. Every time I write it, I'm like, fuck, this is funny. But,
what was that?
Lake Titicaca.
It wasn't for me.
It's Titicaca. It means panther and something else.
I thought it was titties and shit.
No, that's just
imagine like titties and shit.
That's just our version of and bananas.
Where you going? Yeah, like titties and shit. Grabbing some steak and bananas and shit. You know what I'm saying?
But that floating island was the coolest. Well, not coolest part, but like it resonated the most with me because it's like, I think I wrote about it. It's just like fuck, like. Bro, the human ability to adapt is fucking insane. Like, this is a lake that is literally 13,000 feet above the sea level. So it's literally on top of a mountain, in the mountain. So in the elevation's eye, to breathe, the air is thin. Yeah. And these niggas build whole islands that don't sink to live in this big ass, like, bruh.
That's kind of dope.
Yeah. That's some rich nigga shit. That's some rich Peru people stuff.
Yeah, so
I'm about to just go.
That's my Peru experience.
Be out of there,
and
dude. So you go on vacation for 2 weeks and you come back.
Side note, I'm gonna cut you off. I don't like to call it vacation.
What do you call it?
Because it's not like it's relaxing, but and this is me being superficial.
Bougie.
I will admit this, but I don't like when people say like I go on vacation because I'm experiencing culture. Yeah. Like I'm not.
Fair.
When people say vacation to me, I'm thinking like resorts,
like get away.
Like, I'm not doing that. Like I don't travel for that. You know what I mean?
So what do you call it then?
When I travel, when I experience the country. But it's just I'm just saying.
You're just bougie. Yeah, that's okay.
He's rich.
He's just bougie.
I'm not rich.
All right, so
I'm not rich.
You traveled for 2 weeks, experienced a different lifestyle, and came back to one of the greatest concerts in the world. Now we need to hear about that concert.
This shit
now.
too easy for me now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Here he
J. Cole,
goes.
bro. So my nigga.
I'm gonna cut that out.
Y'all don't have to pull up on J. Cole, bro.
And right, and scene, and we're done.
And podcast over. But yeah, J. Cole concert in New York. That was fun.
Wait, so like
Oh.
you had just got off the plane and the J.
No,
Cole
no,
was
no,
the same
no,
night?
no.
Oh, I was
Nah.
like,
No,
that.
That would've
I
been
came back.
crazy.
I came
Hell
back
yeah.
on Wednesday.
But you came back to Mass.
No, I
but
came
you-
back. No, I came back to Mass on Monday,
Okay.
and then I went to J. Cole this weekend.
Literally like 15, 20 people on my Instagram story was at that same concert. The
In
one that was in Boston.
Yeah.
Yeah. He
I
had
was
that
like,
place
damn.
packed the fuck
I was like, at
out.
first I didn't even know where he like. It was at TD Garden, right?
Mhm.
I did not know it was at TD Garden. I thought it was at like was it Gillette or something? Because the way the crowd looked was just so
Packed the fuck
huge,
out.
bro.
Yeah, I went to the one in
I was like, that was the
Brooklyn.
Garden, bro.
I went to the one in wherever the Brooklyn Nets play. That stadium.
In New York. I don't remember what it's called.
Yeah, whatever the stadium's called. But like,
All the
so,
New Yorkers like, fuck.
so at first, like, cause we got
Ignorant
there
ass
early.
Bostonians.
'cause We got there early. But I like seats way up. Wasn't all the way up because I thought my seats was bad. Then I looked to my left and I'm like, them niggas was like up there. I'm
Bro.
like,
You got to go there with like
I'm like, y'all
binoculars.
niggas poor. Like, god damn.
Nigga was
Get
paying,
a
like,
job,
$40.
motherfucker.
Facts.
Like,
They
get
got
a
the seats for the
fucking
niggas
job.
outside, that'd be scary.
Groupon ass niggas. No, I'm playing. But fucking, cause it's Moray, 21, and J. Cole.
Mm-hmm.
So when Moray came out, obviously it wasn't as full.
Right.
And I was getting nervous. I'm like, damn, they gonna do my nigga J. Cole like that? Like, ain't nobody gonna show up.
He's the main performance.
21 came out, it got a little bit more full. So I'm thinking like once, cause 21 he's a big attraction.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm like, everybody gonna get here to at least see 21, then J. Cole. So when 21 came out and it wasn't like, it was more than Moray, but it wasn't as full. I'm like, fuck, this is it. And by the time J. Cole came out, nigga,
Packed out.
that bitch was packed.
I mean, if you think about
and
it.
everybody started screaming about, no bullshit. We've all been to concerts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is nothing like all them people screaming at one. It's
one
so
time.
fucking
Facts.
amazing. Can you
yeah.
imagine
The
just
energy.
being on stage and that shit's for you?
And when they
The
the
energy.
best part is when they like stop the music and everybody in the crowd just
Start
going.
going fucking crazy.
Mm.
Or like my favorite part is when Jake, like, well, just in general, not just J. Cole, but when an artist plays a hit that everybody knows,
Yeah,
and
everybody.
if you just hear the beat drop, everybody goes fucking.
Everybody-
you
They
hear
already
the
know
word,
what's about to
everybody
go
just
on.
goes fucking
Yup.
crazy.
Yup.
And then they gotta
Like,
redo that shit.
Last night when this nigga play
Run the track.
when this nigga play, what's the song? No Role Models, like
Yeah.
and it's like first things first, rest in peace, and he holds
Cut
it.
the thing,
on the
everybody's
face.
spitting.
Oh my
That's what- yeah,
god,
that's
bro,
the best
bro,
part.
it was amazing.
Those are
It
the
was a
type
great
of
show.
things that the artists actually look
You
forward
live
to.
for that
Because it's
shit.
like that
Yeah,
adrenaline.
bro, you
It's
live for
like,
that shit.
I wrote that shit, right?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And y'all spitting my
Classic
shit.
lines, nigga.
It's like literally, if he would have just stopped right there, everybody would have finished the whole fucking.
The
song.
whole
He didn't have to
whole
do a song. He's just literally stand there.
Stand there.
Just stand there. But yeah, so that's my
That's
Peru,
big.
J. Cole.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
crazy.
I would love to go to a J. Cole concert. I've been saying it forever.
Now I decided like every concert he comes out with now on, I'm
You
going.
gotta go,
I'm going.
even if it's
Like
the top
this is
seat.
like my third J. Cole concert. No, I'm definitely paying for better. The only reason I paid for the top seats this time is because me, my sister, and her boyfriend. So it's mad people, and I'm not trying to pay.
Oh,
Like
you didn't want to be a rich one in the
$4,000.
front and then leave.
But next time, you know, I'm gonna get 2 tickets, go on a little date with some special shorty. I don't know her yet, but when
Pamela.
she comes into my
Yeah.
life,
She listening.
you know what I'm saying. So if y'all want to go to some J. Cole concerts, get your game right, act right. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga ain't go buy y'all nothing,
Not a
nigga.
goddamn thing.
Goes to Dunkin' Donuts and be like,
The best
so,
y'all can get out of me is one of them $6 hot dogs at the concession stand.
You want
nigga.
some water?
Yeah,
She
y'all
gonna
better
get you
pray
some water,
ketchup is
nigga.
free too, because I ain't paying for that shit.
Dry ass hot dog.
Dry ass glizzies, nigga.
Glizzy gobbler. Shit, man.
But yeah,
But that's dope,
But yeah.
man. That's a great past 2 weeks that you've had,
yeah,
bro.
man. And then in 3 weeks, I'm back at it, baby. Woo!
So he just said 3 weeks to no podcast. Whoa.
Yeah,
oh
3 weeks.
shit.
Nah, we gonna figure it out.
Oh, you going to Egypt, right?
Come on, man. Don't tell people my secret.
You supposed to be bringing ASAP.
Yeah.
Egypt is November.
Okay, so
Oh, it's October. Shit, my bad.
It's October. Birthday week.
okay, so we're going to Egypt.
Yeah, sure. As soon as you get your ticket.
You literally said you were getting my ticket.
Okay.
I can pay for the hostel.
I ain't actually even planned the trip yet, so we'll see.
Okay, we'll plan the trip soon.
Alright, cool.
Y'all heard it here first, live,
Live.
and direct.
And it's going to be on
This
on
is part
YouTube.
of the podcast. And Mark.
I hate you.
All right, what we got? Let's get into this fucking show.
All right, so ASAP.
No, you're gonna have to do better. Like every time you're introducing me, it's not me.
Yo, I'm trying to introduce you.
I need better from you guys.
Sanjay, you just did a bunch of talking, so your voice is loud. Introduce ASAP, please.
Thank you.
You
At
already
least
introduced her?
It's the transition into. He's like, all right.
Okay, Miss ASAP, beautiful, smart,
Okay. Thank you.
intelligent. What do we have in store for today's show? What's the first topic?
Okay. It was more. I thought he was. Okay.
Yeah, you're supposed to talk about something.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna be like, oh, she's here.
No, that's towards the end. Come on.
No,
Y'all know how the show
it's
works.
the second thing.
No, ignore it.
Oh,
we go
so
through
then-
topics
okay,
and
so
then we get
continue.
into it.
I thought he was.
All right, so let's go through
All right,
topics.
now you have to cut all that out.
Nah, it's okay.
No,
it's okay.
this is
It's
it.
okay.
They gonna watch us fuck up. It'd be alright.
So
okay.
while you were on vacation, we was out here and trying to enjoy America. So we was watching,
Enjoy that.
Facts, trying.
struggling. But this is a new episode, this new show that came out called Squid Games.
Already seen it.
Netflix.
Y'all seen it?
Yeah.
Yes.
To the end.
The whole thing. Watched it basically 1.5 times.
I don't like how
That's
the dude
just
was
fire.
a bitch at the end though.
Which one?
The guy that
The
won
old
it.
man? Oh no, yeah.
Dude that won it. You know how I was like, oh, he didn't want to spend the money because he feels bad. Like, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
I mean,
kind of pussy.
when he
After
did-
all them niggas I done killed, you
Facts.
damn right I'm
Bro,
enjoying that shit.
455 niggas is that? Well, 54 technically.
Died so I could be rich.
454 niggas.
Yeah, because that old nigga be playing us.
Bro.
I knew he. So you know, in the when they did the marble part,
Yeah.
I knew he didn't die.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
they showed everybody get
Everybody,
killed.
Except him.
Like,
Facts.
I knew something was up, bro. I
I
know
knew
something
something
was
was
up.
up from the first episode when he was 001.
Right.
I was like, my first thought was more so like, oh, he was the first person to like ever play the game. So
Oh,
I'm
sorry.
thinking like,
Spoiler alert! If you ain't watch it, skip
Fuck
this whole
them
part.
niggas. Yeah, if you ain't watched it yet, you're a bitch. Like you're weird.
Wow. She can fit right in.
You fit right. Yes, bro.
You're weird if you haven't watched it, bro. That's literally the only thing I could see.
You've
on
been
my,
replaced,
on my
Freddie.
feed. TikTok, Instagram, anything. It's Squid
Yo.
Games, this Squid Games, that Squid Game meme here.
I
Like,
saw this meme.
Oh, nothing.
I saw this fucking meme. So you know the first game, the
Red light, green
red
light?
light, green light. It was like if black people played and they played fucking back that ass up.
Oh, yeah.
Girl, you look
Shorty was like, I'm
fucking
sorry.
cry. She's got to do it. She know what time it's. I'm gonna die. Like I have to that shit.
I seen another one that was like, if black people played the game, and then they came and told us, so we like, you want to play a game? It was like, no, nigga. And then it just
The
showed the
end.
credits.
Facts.
It was, the nigga was like,
Get the
no.
fuck
Pulled out his
away
AirPods,
from
said,
me.
no, nigga. Put his AirPod back in, and it was like credits. But what I was saying with the old dude, I felt something was up, and I was like, oh, he was like the first person to play the game. Me thinking like they didn't all come in together.
Right.
But I'm like, that's weird. And then I know we was talking about it earlier when the dude was like on top of the fucking beds and shit. When he was like, why are we doing this? We need
I'm
to stop it.
scared.
I was like, what the fuck? Why this nigga all the way at the top? This old
Forgot
ass
about
man
that
can't even walk. He climbed all the way to the top of that shit.
The part that fucked me up is, so you remember when they voted to leave the first time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was the deciding vote.
Yeah.
That's where I was confused. I'm like, if you're behind us the whole time,
Yeah.
why did you
Because
vote to
he
leave?
knew that people were gonna come
Gonna
back.
come back, facts.
Okay.
That whole episode though, the second episode, I felt was so dumb. I was like watching these niggas leave. I was like, waste of time.
Well, I
Yeah.
think it was giving
Yeah,
them
they
more
didn't
of
have
just
to
a-
because you knew they was
Yeah.
gonna come
they're
back.
gonna come back.
But it could have been like,
But it still gave the
less
people
of
who
an
actually
episode.
wanted to leave an option to leave. Because niggas didn't want to stay there.
That's what I'm saying. I just felt
But
like it shouldn't have
but
been
my
a
thing is,
whole
it made
episode.
me
It was
feel
like-
less. So because of that whole occurrence, like them coming back, it made me have less sympathy for people who died. Because I'm like, now y'all just stupid.
Yeah.
Because y'all knew what time it is, and y'all still came back.
Well, I don't think they're stupid because
Yeah,
it's
they
like
are.
a lot of
I
people.
think they're
it's like-
all dumb as
fuck.
shit.
Thank
Well,
you.
but the people that went back that we seen like that came back, it was like the dude's mom was dying. No one was gonna give him money.
But
like,
you knew what
This-
time it is
listen.
now.
Okay,
It's
that-
not
but-
like it was a misunderstanding
Yeah.
like the first
But
time.
at that
You know what I'm
time, he
saying?
was like, okay, I'm gonna have to make this money for my mom, so that's it. You know, like,
Okay,
it's
cool, but
whatever.
now I don't feel bad when you get fucking a bullet in the
Right,
back of your
right.
head.
See,
nigga.
the
Like,
thing about it is, too, my nigga, they have all these people in there, and they all thought they were gonna get a piece of the money. There's only gonna be one winner. Like, what is going on
But
in
they
their
didn't say
head?
that. They was like whoever the people that make it to the end. So they didn't say it was gonna be one winner. They didn't know the
should've
last
been
game was
fucking
gonna be the
obvious.
Squid Game.
It should've been
Facts, I
obvious.
would have thought the same thing too. But when they started dropping that money in the thing, niggas was like, oh wait.
yeah, but I'm
I'm
not
sorry.
gonna lie,
It
bro.
was like 22.
I'm not gonna lie, if I was in
22
that
million
scenario
or
and
some
I
shit.
like at least the voting part,
Yeah.
and they dropped that money, I'm like,
I'm outta
"Aight,
here."
maybe I could have stayed. Like, you know what I'm saying? But after I left, I wasn't going back.
Yeah,
There's
it was
no way.
it was
Bro.
just the whole episode of watching them niggas, and I'm like, all right, bro. Like, it took the anticipation after the first game. You clapping niggas in red light, green light. I'm like, oh, I'm hype. That whole episode, I was like, all right, bro, I don't
You know
care
the
anymore.
last game he played with his best friend.
The Squid Game.
Good game, yeah.
That just made no sense. I mean, it makes sense to them. I'm assuming that culture,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
South Korean culture. But I'm like, this game makes no fucking sense.
Yeah, it was like
So-
hop on one foot and run around in a circle.
Like,
and-
can y'all just fight and get it?
Just get it over with.
wrestle
like,
or
play
something?
samurai and I go.
Truthfully, man, I wouldn't even have made it to the game. In the train station, once that nigga dipped,
Oh,
he
slap
put
the
all that
fuck.
money inside that nigga pocket. You see that?
Yeah.
That's all we needed. Because that was a
No, that
bunch
wasn't
of
enough
bread.
to take care of bills, though.
But
Bills,
it's
you mean
more than
all the niggas that was.
but
he
it's
owed.
more than what he had before.
And you gotta think his mom, he's trying to make enough to save his kids, like
yeah.
make sure the kids.
No, he don't
See,
care about
at
his
first,
kids.
at
He
the
does not
start-
love his daughter.
So in this show,
Right, he does not love his daughter.
When I was
That's
getting
he does,
into
he
the
does, he
show,
does.
when I was getting
No.
into the show, I thought the his daughter's stepdad was behind the whole thing, because you know it was kind of ambiguous, like what he
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, this nigga owns this whole shit. That would have been a fucking amazing plot twist.
That would have been
That would've
crazy.
been crazy.
You know what?
But-
Another thing in there, I knew that nigga's brother was part of the whole Squid Games that whole time.
I thought he was.
I
probably
knew he
one of
was
the-
Oh no,
there.
it was obvious.
I
I
knew he
knew
was
he
one
was
of the
there.
masked niggas. I didn't think he was the masked nigga.
No,
but
I-
I thought he was just one of the niggas. So I was like, he's
I
gonna find
picked
him
up. I
eventually
picked
and
up
pull
when
the
he
gun
was
on him.
whooping that guy's ass, and he's like, "Yeah, but it was a girl because we had sex." Like you were talking about the body,
Right.
I'm like, okay, so it's the head nigga. Like it,
gotta
it has
be.
Yeah,
to be.
I figured it was one of the niggas. I just thought it was like one of the square niggas, or I figured that it was gonna be the
the square niggas.
square circle triangle niggas.
Wow.
Fucking square ass.
But I just figured it was gonna be like the
That's
next person
toxic.
to the next person to like catch him or some shit was gonna be his brother.
brother.
That's what I thought. But the whole scene, even when they shot each other,
That cop ain't dead though.
I don't think
There's a
he's
season
not
two,
dead.
he ain't dead.
He's not dead at
Yeah.
all. And there's definitely going to be a season 2.
He ain't dead.
but with who? Just this nigga?
No, it has
So
to
I
be.
think-
I agree, but I'm
because
like
remember the guy went back. He's gonna go back and try and dismantle that whole.
the whole shit. Yeah.
Because
think-
remember, the old man dies. I'm assuming the one thing. So the dude, the cop's brother, I think the old man might be his dad. Meaning, thank you.
Wait, the dad of the cop's brother?
No,
I think he's the main character's dad.
yeah, the old man. He's the father to the
Number
the
3 told
cop.
you that today.
Yeah, you're the third person to tell me that.
Yeah,
today.
he's the father of the cop and the king. So I think that's why the guys.
Nope.
Because you
Wrong
remember.
Yeah, so then yeah,
We're
me
talking
and
about
you
two
on the same
different
page. This nigga's
Wait,
over
talking
there.
about what?
I thought he was the dad of the main character.
456.
456, yeah. But you think he's the father
No, he's
of
the father of the guy, the mask guy, the guy that runs the whole show.
Okay, yeah, with two different
I
things.
believe that.
You really think so?
Because
huh?
if you remember the story,
I
there,
mean, I
like,
believe it. I don't know, but
the guy, when the guy was telling when the old man was in the games and he was telling the number 456, the main character, he was telling him like, I have 2 kids. I think somewhere he said he had.
Did he say 2?
he had more than 1 kid?
Oh, I didn't hear
I
that
didn't hear
part.
that. I don't remember.
I thought he just said 1.
And you know, like when the guy shot his brother at the cliff, he was asking why and shit.
Yeah.
I think he was implying that he's doing this for his father because he's trying to get the love of his father. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
That just gave me chills. No count.
So
Damn.
that's what I was picking up.
That's a much better perspective. I thought
But-
it was the main character.
So I just don't. I think the cop assumes their dad is dead, and the guy just can't tell him like, "Yo, your dad's alive," and he's just a piece of shit running these games.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think that's what we're gonna like. Kind of, if the cop's not dead next season, that's what we're gonna get into. / the guy infiltrating the
whole shit.
the
Yeah.
whole shit. Because them niggas with the mask at the like them niggas was weird.
Yeah, them taking the organs and stuff. It really never came back to it.
No, that's a whole separate thing. Like that was a
that's
black
what I was like,
market
that was
thing.
just-
It's
that
the
was-
rich people who are funding it and placing bets and shit.
Yeah. It was a lot of things that had a lot of like weird dead ends. I was
I
like,
mean, after we just gave away the whole show, you're welcome.
you're welcome.
Don't watch that shit no more. Did you watch it in English or did you watch
Oh
it
my
in
god, I
Korean?
cannot do English
I
subs.
watched it in English.
Okay,
I
yeah,
did.
he hates
I
you
did.
now.
I just read the subtitles. I can't. I rather just hear the actual.
But no, it does. It do be sounding funny. Like if you look at them, you know that's not how they sound. Like you could tell it's just an American ass white man
Bruh.
that's like.
Listen,
and
if you watch
Song
anime,
Woo,
it's like anime.
it's
You
like-
can't watch anime English dub. What are you, a
Yeah.
fucking communist? You know what I'm saying? Like,
And there's the one for the show.
like
Every episode.
it's
Everybody's
like watch it in
Tommy.
the
Every
watch it in
fucking
the native tongue and read the goddamn subtitles.
Well, I mean, I watched it in English too. I'm gonna rewatch it in Korean though.
communist.
Now that you know everything that happened, but everyone's also talking about Song Woo. How he's like the hardest nigga in the whole.
Wu
shit.
Shiesty.
Yeah.
Yup.
The like I think his number like 218 or some shit like that.
Oh, the
The
girl?
best friend.
No,
The best friend.
The one that he killed in the end.
The one who
You
went
think
to
he's the hardest
SMU?
nigga?
No, everyone's talking about how he's the hardest.
No,
nigga.
the Asian chick's the hardest. She's a fucking beast.
Yeah, but it was more so like
And she's beautiful.
the way
Yeah,
he
she's
like
really
turned
fucking
his
gorgeous.
back on everybody. Like he turned his back on the Indian dude. Like
Ali.
he pushed the other nigga into the glass. It was just like
No,
he was
I
just
see
like,
it. I see that as doing what he had to do.
Oh, no.
You know what I'm saying? I don't see it as being
Yeah,
a
I'ma die.
beast.
This nigga gonna kill me in the game
Because
See,
the way the
yeah.
games are designed is you gonna have to do what you got to do or you die. So it's not a hard shot. Like if I'm in that scenario, it's not a hard
So
choice.
why would he do all that shit and then slit his own throat at the end of the shit?
Because again, that further proves my point that he ain't about that life because he couldn't handle it. Now that the chick from North Korea, if she wasn't injured, should have fucked them niggas up.
Oh yeah.
She would have said sorry to 456 while she was killing them, but she's like, for my fucking brother, nigga.
Without
sorry.
hesitation. Without fucking hesitation. Now,
I don't know.
She's a beast.
I don't know how Squid Games actually
Also,
works, but I think
Shorty got 10 million followers on fucking Instagram.
She
really?
fine as fuck.
Yeah, she is pretty as fuck.
Okay, continue.
No, but I don't know how Squid Games actually works, but I think
Yeah.
you can have more than one winner at the end of the game.
No.
So if no, you can, because if you watch the beginning, like with the children, like you didn't like the beginning because there was like 6 of them playing against each other.
Yeah.
You can have more than one person that wins because it's a team game.
The game itself, but I'm saying the Squid Games, it was designed to have one winner.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I think if you had because remember, you remember what's it called? The best friend, that nigga was like, you two would have teamed up to play against me to win the game. So them two could have split the money in half if they both won. I think.
No, I think it was implying they teamed up to beat him, and then they probably had to kill each other too.
You think so?
Yes.
I think so. I think there could only be one, especially the little diamond thing at the end. Only one nigga can stand in that bitch.
So then,
Anyway, enough Squid Games.
okay, yeah.
Let's start the whole podcast.
I was really about to go into the next another
ready
point
for that.
too.
What we got next? What's Bruce's Beach?
Yeah, go ahead.
So Bruce's Beach is kind of a
Wait, we didn't do
topic.
Tom Brady?
Yeah, it's kind of like
No,
a
we
serious
did it.
topic. But basically, what that one is, and we don't have to stay on this one for too long.
Oh,
but
is that the
basically,
Haiti?
no, that's not Haiti. So this one is about this beach in California that was bought by this black couple back in like 1912, and it's more of a serious topic, so we kind of didn't have to touch base on it too much.
Oh, they got the 40 acres and a mule?
They got their beach back.
Let's go!
Yeah.
got their
To sum it all up, right? Because racism and all that shit back in the day, they basically took it away from them.
So their family got it back. It's probably not the original.
Yeah, the great grandchildren got that back. The governor, he decided he was gonna sign it up. What's his name? Governor fucking Norman or some shit like that.
Newsom?
Is that it? Governor Newsom? I can't read.
I don't know.
Governor Newsom? It's probably Newsom.
I wrote it down
That
somewhere.
nigga's trying to save face. He just fucked up California. It's probably
Wait, is that what it is? What happened? What did he do out there?
He's just a shitty governor.
Governor, yep, Gavin Newman.
Gavin Newsom, yeah.
Newsom, yep.
I mean, it's a good deed. Don't get me wrong, but he's probably just doing it to save face. Because he almost got recalled in an election, but people voted to keep him as the governor because he fucked up. Like,
Is it this dude
because of
right here?
COVID, he had all his restrictions and shit. People are like, that's why Joe Rogan left. That's all these famous like celebrities left.
Mm-hmm.
And you gotta think, these are people making a shit ton of money. So now these are taxes not going to the state. I mean, California's gonna be fine. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
but,
they got enough money.
right.
Yeah.
But I think this is just one of the things he's trying to do to.
Yeah, well,
repair his
the way
image.
that he worded it was more of, this is a step in the right direction for reparations for the people.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
it's
I don't know how much that
politicians
is,
like
but
that. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
It's a good little deed, but
right.
it's not gonna be a big splash.
Yeah, and I haven't even heard of it, so you already know it's not. It's probably like a.
It's
big
lip
splash
service.
on
It's the
that
same.
one
It's the
place.
same as what's her name? House Speaker. What's the lady's name?
Who?
Kneeling with the fucking African shit on. Fuck. What's her name?
I know who you're talking about. It was like a white lady with the
White lady.
shit
Yeah.
on,
Evil
but
bitch.
Oh, got you.
Pelosi. Nancy Pelosi.
I don't follow.
Kneeling in the fucking in front of the
With the
cameras
people behind
with the
her?
African shit
Yeah.
on to show like. So I'm like, bitch, please.
Right.
Anyway.
Yeah, and so I was saying we don't really got to go too deep into this one because we've had a pretty great
it's
conversation on this
Yeah.
one.
It's actually
but
it's funny.
It's
you
the
bring
real
that up.
life Squid Game.
It's funny you bring that
real
up.
life.
So when I was in Peru, after I was coming back from sandboarding, I was just walking back to my hostel, and I saw a random restaurant. So I'm like, I'm gonna stop here and get dinner. And I got seated next to another American. Now, usually when I meet other American, I fucking hate it because y'all know I hate small talk because it's always like, oh, where you from? Like, oh, how long you spending here? What have you done? Like, or like, what do you work? It's just like the
Why are you such a
surface.
terrible
Basics,
person?
right.
It's not terrible. It's just like I don't like surface level conversation
Yeah.
because I'm not gonna remember you. And one,
So then
it's
get
just like-
deep.
you know what I'm saying? But the guy I sat next to, he's like, we talked about everything. My fucking love life, his love life, fucking politics. Like we had a genuine. My nigga, shout out my nigga Jeff. You probably never watched this shit, but I see you, Jeff. My nigga Jeff from Baltimore, but he's and we talked about politics, and he's more liberal, so we kind of like agree on certain things. Like I'm more center because I don't fuck with either side, but. We were talking about like all these fucking Democrat politicians just like goddamn pondering to black people now. It's just like, oh my god, it's just insufferable.
Still kind of being on the topic of politics, though. How y'all feel about us running out of money? What, next week, 2 weeks from now?
You
That
think
shit
the
ain't happening. They're just gonna print
I'm
more
like,
money.
Exactly. I'm like, what does it cost us money to print
Listen,
the money?
if
Like,
America
get the
runs
paper,
out of money,
G.
the
That's all
whole
you gotta
world
do.
stops.
Yeah.
People don't like to think it, but
And America's never gonna want to. Well, you know what? I can't even say that. We've always been in debt, so we're just gonna
Yeah.
keep going into debt. Essentially.
And it's like, who are we paying back? Or just we're paying back ourselves, and that's why there's inflation. So it's kind of like, just you're gonna have to keep inflating. Like, I don't know.
See, I guess the reason why they wouldn't want to print more is because they're just losing less value in the money.
Exactly. Yeah.
no,
But we're still gonna keep
The
printing
only
it.
issue is just what we do with the money. One side wants to do this, the other side wants to do that.
And that's exactly what.
As soon as they agree what the money's gonna do, the money pops out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I think the craziest thing though too is like also like the value of coins are like it's barely nothing anymore.
I mean-
like I feel like everything just make the tax
I say fuck
a
it
number
all.
that leaves a 0 or a 5 at the end.
I say
don't
fuck
get
it all and bring in the crypto, baby.
You don't even.
Let's go with
believe-
Ethereum.
Nigga, you don't even believe in crypto,
I
bro.
was-
You're right.
I
You
mean,
don't
I
even
got
believe in
some
that
crypto,
shit.
so as long as the value goes up, I believe in that shit.
Nigga get a little bit of Ethereum and think you're
Facts.
fucking crypto
Ethereum for
genius.
the win, baby.
Yeah.
Listen,
Might
if
be
I
like
ever
$5.
stop,
Right.
if I ever stop showing up, just know Ethereum hit $10,000 a coin. You boy pretty out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're gonna have to let me hold $1 when that happens.
I got you, bro. I got you. All right, what we got next?
The GOAT will be returning tonight.
Man,
The GOAT will be returning
Is that how it
tonight.
goes, mate? Man.
Yeah.
Well, clearly you're not a GOAT, nigga.
I was like, well, we about to take time to do this right now.
I'm a confused goat. Tom the God Brady.
He will be returning to play the Patriots tonight. What's it?
To
About
kill
8
the
o'clock.
Patriots.
He
Yeah,
gonna
they're
light
gonna
them
murder them
niggas.
niggas.
Yeah, to murder us tonight. I ain't even.
God.
Bro, honestly,
Look, I don't even want to watch the
I think
game.
we're gonna. I think the Bucks.
Just watch the highlights, bro.
I think the Bucks gonna score 50 points.
They probably will, and we're probably gonna have like 18.
like 7.
They're gonna have like 56 points.
If you give the benefit, right?
50, I'm gonna call it 56-21. That's gonna be the score.
That's a great game.
Write it down.
That's a great game. Right. Let's bet on that. I put $1 on that.
You don't learn from that.
Gotta put 5 Ethereum on it.
Dude, I'm very excited to see him come back. You know those tickets sold out before the season
Bro.
even started?
Bro, I tried to buy tickets in the preseason. Stupid me thinking I'm
Gone.
$200, $300. No,
Bro.
the tickets were available. Them shits was like $5,000.
Those are the
bleacher seats,
resale
nigga.
resale tickets. Them
Yeah.
shit sold out like last year.
Fucking insane,
Yeah,
bro.
bro. I mean, you gotta expect it. This nigga is coming back to play his home. You know what?
Wait, who's
Truthfully,
our quarterback right now? Didn't Cam Newton get like kicked
it's
off?
Mac Jones.
He's not bad. It's just the team sucks. The team around him
Yeah,
sucks.
I don't know, man. I was watching one of his games. He threw like 3 picks. Nigga.
Yeah, because he can't stand up, nigga. He's getting slapped every 5 seconds.
Not ready.
His offensive
Yeah,
line
he
is
ain't ready.
trash.
He ain't ready.
I mean, he's no Brady. Don't
He's
get me
ready
wrong.
to go again.
He's
not
better
ready
than
to-
fucking Cam, though.
well, too early to tell.
Get the fuck out.
Too early to tell.
Bro, I would take him over Cam any day.
Well, I mean, you know what? He's a rookie, so
the
I'll
only
give you
thing
that.
Cam got is his physicality, and even that's not the same.
Yeah. I
I'm
mean,
just saying.
again, he's a
I'm
rookie,
just saying.
so I won't say anything, and I'm not making anything. I just know he's not beating the GOAT tonight.
You know.
Yeah.
And if he does, I will be super fucking surprised.
Bro,
He's like
if the Patriots win tonight, bro, the way niggas are gonna talk so
Oh my
much
god.
shit,
The
bro.
GOAT what?
Right.
Niggas making GOAT meat, nigga. Nigga, bro, what? Brady
Curry
and
coat, everything.
But like, we take mac and cheese over goat any day, nigga.
Oh, that was fire, bro.
Mac and cheese over goat any day, nigga.
I'm dead.
Take that goat ass back to Florida, nigga.
Gotta say clam chowder. Mac and cheese got like clam chowder.
Dude, no, Mac Jones, mac and cheese.
Come on, come on.
I'm about to take
She
my
ain't-
fucking
she ain't-
do-rag off my...
She's
She's out of here!
That's strike one, guys. Strike one.
So he said, I'm not coming back. That's crazy.
Freddie, you get your job back. No, I'm joking. Well, yeah, I'm not joking, but you know, I'll just keep going.
That's what you call between the rock and the hard place, nigga.
He said, I'm not joking, but I'm
Man, I'm gonna shut up now.
Shit, man.
But,
Man,
I'm excited for the game.
I think
it
it's
late-
at
is it
8
late
o'clock
game?
tonight. Yeah, it's a late one. I'll probably just watch the highlights like what you were saying earlier, truthfully, because I'm not going to stay up. It's at 8 o'clock. It's probably not into like 11, 12 o'clock. Anybody watching that?
I mean,
shit?
depending if it's actually war.
Honestly, Brady might kick our ass so bad they call it at halftime.
That's
bro.
what I'm saying. It's not war.
They're gonna be like, listen, y'all really want to do this? Like, let's
Y'all
just,
really want to keep embarrassing?
just call it like let's end it at 60-0 and just call it a day. Like, y'all really want them to go to 100 in the second half?
We
Like,
doing
come
you
on.
a favor.
But
Shit,
yeah.
man.
Yeah, I'm shook.
Well, I mean, I really want to talk about Selfie Wrld. I'm not gonna hold you. The rest of these topics is cool.
That's gonna be our discussion, man. Let's get through the topics.
All right, well then I'm gonna ask you a question of the day then.
Okay.
Right? So this is the question that I had. If there was one person in the world that you could meet, matter of fact, let me rephrase that.
Dead or alive?
Who's the one person in the world that if you had the opportunity to meet them, you would meet?
Alive?
Dead or alive?
Let's do dead or alive. It don't matter.
It has to be one person. Can't be like a dinner. Or like
That you've never met before?
Just one
as well?
person, yeah. And then you just always wish you could meet them.
I wish I could kick it with Bob Marley. Not even like smoke shit. Just kick it.
Just chill.
Like just literally. Not even have to talk to him. Just be in the room. Like a fly on the wall type shit.
Why? Why Bob?
Yeah.
Right.
Because I was just like, I want to see if the image of him matches who he is.
Yeah.
Like the persona that they've built up about him over time.
I guess that's the Because he's one of the few people, like, I don't have role models. I make it a point not to because everybody's fucking human beings.
Yeah.
But Bob Marley is the closest thing to a role model I have. Like, I don't, it's not even like, oh, he smokes and all that. Like, no, it's just like, the man was so much about, peace and prosperity and blah, 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 like all that shit. It's just, that's cool. That or Joe Rogan, because I think that nigga is cool. But
What about you?
Honestly, I don't really have anyone. I would say Rihanna, but for the same reason people want to meet like Jay-Z and stuff. But more so kind of just
I
like...
won't be in rooms around her.
Yo, this nigga's disgusting.
Hi, Riri.
Yo,
I hope you caught my
ASAP,
camera look. Nigga.
ASAP, about whoop your ass. You better stop playing. Not this
I
ASAP.
did.
Not this ASAP. The other ASAP.
Oh, snap. Oh, shit. Yeah. Now I don't want to meet her. Now that you reminded me
You think
that she's trying to take my nigga.
Time out.
Oh, shit.
Time out. You think that nigga can fight me, bro?
Yes.
That's that pretty boy Flacco, you heard?
Nigga, I will
Facts.
curve stomp that motherfucker.
I try.
There you go.
Stop it.
I got your back. I got your back, babe.
Stop it.
That nigga don't like you.
Tell me.
That nigga fuck with me. I ruined
Right.
every modeling contract he ever got, nigga. They gonna see his face like,
You about to fuck that nigga up that bad?
I mean, if you stop to me,
I'll pay for it. Nigga. I'll pay to see
fight
that.
for my girl Riri. You know
All
what I'm
right,
saying?
Randy,
Like,
coming back to the question of the day.
sorry, go.
Mr. Bob Marley.
I know,
Peace
right?
and prosperity.
Peace and prosperity.
Beat that nigga
Peace
ass.
and prosperity, ass nigga.
I ain't saying I was Bob Marley, nigga. Fuck.
But nah, it would be like Rihanna, more so because she just built such an empire for herself, and then also just seeing like another woman of color of Caribbean descent, you know what I'm saying? Just kind of make it to that top spot and just kind of like talk to her about it, chop it up, but not really to be like, tell me the ways how niggas be with the like Jay-Z stuff, where it'd be like, oh, he's gonna give me all this knowledge.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, certain people are like, yeah, they're famous for like whatever they do, but it's just
Yeah.
like, that's not why.
Exactly.
Like J. Cole, for example. If I got to meet J. Cole, like, we'll probably talk about his music, but it's like, I don't give a fuck about like, yo, what's it like about being on Drake and
Yeah.
Kendrick? Like,
Right,
nah,
right.
nigga.
Fuck
Like,
all that shit.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
want to like see what he's like the type of person he is. Like,
Yeah.
See, a lot of people, when they get around people like that, they turn into big groupies and they don't know how to fucking act.
Yeah.
You know, you're just like, oh my God, I never thought I'd ever meet you. You're not human. And that's just like
Exactly.
corny
That's
as
the
shit to me.
weirdest shit to me.
it's not even the same thing, but nowhere near close to the level as like fame or following. But remember when we went to Cancun? The YouTube blogger,
Yeah.
vlogger I met, like literally my favorite travel vlogger, like has like 150,000 followers. Like
And niggas
he has
just-
like a big following for in the travel like vlogging industry. I was randomly saw him at a hostel. I tapped in on the show. I'm like, you don't know me from a hole in the wall, but like I really enjoy your vlogs and shit.
Yeah.
And then literally I addressed the vlogs then, and then we just had a whole nother night, and
We
nigga was
kicked it with
cool
nigga
as hell.
whole
Like,
night. Mm-hmm.
you know, so it's like that. That's what I want.
And that's how it's supposed to be when you meet
Yeah,
people like
exactly.
that. Because when you kick on that
you
groupie
groupie out,
love,
nigga, like-
they're like,
Yeah.
I don't even want you in my presence,
yeah,
bro. Like,
because now you're the part of the business they don't like the most.
most.
You know what I'm saying? Now you become that part of it.
Like, not to be on my Sanjay shit, on some rich nigga shit, but like,
Oof.
I feel like I've met a lot of famous people in my life, low key. More so, like, I just feel like I've been to like a lot of concerts and been around a lot of people. Like, I've seen Lil Uzi, I've seen Travis Scott, and like I was able to say hi, but I wasn't on no groupie stuff. It was just like, oh, they're a person too, but I want to know like about them. Like,
Right.
again, we don't really know about Rihanna and stuff like that, so it's kind of like. I would want to do the same thing, like chop it up with her. Like, I'm not gonna be like, your makeup is so fire. Like, I don't know. That's not really. It's just for her to be like, thank you. I know. Like, duh,
The
that was
second
the
I meet
point.
Rihanna, I'm shooting my shots so fast, bro.
and you
Alright.
know what?
Bro,
That
you
is the
never-
opposite of being a groupie.
I know.
There we
It's
go.
just-
You do what
saying.
you're
I'm like,
supposed to do.
Rihanna, I say this all the time, bro. If I ever meet her, I'm just gonna be like, yo, I'm being honest.
I just want one night.
Honestly,
I just need one.
we're
just
gonna be
one.
we're gonna be in a room together, and I'm gonna be like, so where's ASAP? Let me help him out while Sanjay take you back to the room, and we're
Listen.
gonna have a just great day.
As long as it works.
I hope y'all fail. fuck you guys. No, I'm joking. No, I'm salty.
You supposed to be the wingman. You supposed to get them to a park so we can get to them.
Because I'm trying to get a taste too. Nigga, I can't let him over there get Rihanna, and then I'm gonna sit in the room by myself like, yeah, well they over there getting time of their life, and I'm in here looking at the walls, nigga. Like, can I get some juice?
Like, yeah.
That's not okay.
But who would you?
Well, honestly, the reason why I was really asking that is because I was thinking about it. I don't know who the hell I would ever meet. Or who I would want to meet. You know what I mean?
I didn't want to say that answer, so that's why I said Rihanna, to be honest. But I really don't have anyone that I'm like, I need to meet or I want to meet.
Right. Because and that's the thing, is like, bringing it to your point, it's so tough to have somebody that you consider to be a role model, because you can learn so many different things from so many different people. So for you to come up with somebody on the spot like that is kind of fire. You know?
I mean, the reason to me, I mean, two things. The reason why I kind of already had the answer is because, you know, Bumble, dating app.
Yeah.
So, you know, the questions I have, like, one of the questions was like, if you could have dinner with anybody, like, I think it was, if you could have dinner with any like celebrity or famous person, who would you? And I already, like, it was Joe Rogan, Bob Marley, and Barack Obama, and I forgot her name, but the Prime Minister of New Zealand, because she's a fucking amazing woman. But so I kind of have like people in my head. But to go back to the thing where you said about role models, is like the thing with role models is, I feel like, especially like the celebrity world, like we put these famous people on such fucking high
pedestals,
and we do the same shit for women we find attractive, or like we have crushes on. I mean, yeah, I am.
That's a groupie shit.
No, I don't put Rihanna on a pedestal because like I'm not hurt by the mistakes she makes. You know what I mean? Like Rihanna could do something like bad in the public. I'm not gonna be like go on Twitter and be like, I've been a fan for 5 years and I am so disappointed. Like, I don't give a fuck. You're a human being. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think that's the difference between role models. Like, when you have role models, they can't do wrong. Now, you have people you look up to or people you respect. They can fuck up because they're a human being. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think that's why I'm so against role models, because it's like, one, it's just not realistic. And two, it's just, you're setting yourself up to fail.
Do you think it's effective to have a famous quote unquote role model? Because that could just all be an outward persona that they're showing.
Fame or not, just anybody in your life. If you have an aunt or uncle you look up to, or like you put them on this, like, perfect example, pastors. All right?
Oh, a piece of shit.
We know that, but like to somebody really religious, their pastor is a beacon of like the Christian life I should live. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Holiness,
like, but he's blowing your wife's back out every weekend after fucking communion and shit. You know what I'm saying? In the name of Jesus.
In the name of Jesus.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you think they're studying Bibles and she's studying his dick? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, y'all.
She on her knees,
right?
In the name of the Lord,
nigga. Like,
dang, and I was really about to be like, yeah, my role model. I was actually having this conversation with my sister
squirting
on the drive
that holy
here.
water.
Different type of communion, nigga.
Talking to my sister on the drive here, I was actually talking about how she is one of my role models. More so because like I didn't grow up with my sister in the same household, so I grew up as like an only child. So for me, it was more so like I just knew that she's successful. I can't really say her job. You know what I'm saying? She works for the country.
Nice.
But she's not like in the CIA or anything.
She definitely in the CIA.
Right, all
definitely
scared.
what you say when they're not in the CIA.
She's not in the CIA.
So this podcast is gonna get pulled down.
What's her name?
But also just saying, like, it's like I know that she was
Agent
able to move out.
No, I'm playing. Sorry, guys.
Keep it low. I know that she was just able to move out and kind of like make a life for herself, like outside of Massachusetts and stuff. So I was just like, to me, that was something that like what I was going through as I was going through college and I got my first crib and everything like that. I was like, I feel like my mom, my dad, and my sister would be proud of me because it's like not like following in her footsteps, but I was able to do something that I know my sister was able to do as well with all the trials and tribulations and things like going against her, going against the family or whatever. She was still able to kind of like make it out. And what really kind of put that thought in my head, I was at like a family event and I was like, damn, I grew up a lot with a lot of y'all and like probably like 4 of us went to college, and I think I'm the only one that graduated.
Really?
Me and maybe one other, but I think they like ended the year in community college, which isn't like not graduating, but it was more so just like they took some time off. Like I finished college all the way throughout, and it was just like it was just like kind of crazy to see my family and just be like, damn, like I feel like I'm the only one that made it out. And it's like, I don't know if that's the same way my sister felt. Like my brother, he owns a clothing brand, Plug in Dorillis. Our brother owns a clothing brand. I'm actually unsure if he finished college or not, but pretty sure he started, but I'm not unsure if he finished. But he now owns two business, like one business, but it's franchised in Massachusetts and Atlanta, and I think he's trying to open one in California, and he's been also like all over the world and stuff like that. So it's like, again, another person I look up to, just being like, even though he didn't maybe take the traditional route, he's still doing what he got to do, making money, making our parents proud. So it's kind of like just trying to live up to that lifestyle. I would say those people are role models, but I feel like people can be role models for certain aspects. Like I said, like my brother's probably work ethic, but then being able to see my sister more so just like finishing the stuff that she started. So it's like I guess I do have like small role models here and there, but like I feel like you can have a famous role model, but I feel like they also don't have to be like in the spotlight famous as well.
Yeah, I don't think it's fame or not. It's more so to what standard you hold them. Yeah. Like for your sister, if your sister turns out to be a fucking KGB double agent and is actually working for Russia, like, is that gonna ruin your life? You know what I mean? Yeah. Like if you find that out and you're like, now you can't go to work, your life is on, like your life stops.
I think those people
like that's she holds so much power in your life. I think
those people that do that though literally have like no life though. Like I feel like that's just idolization. I feel like you can have a role model where it's like, I do want to follow in this person's footsteps, but it's just like, just because they did that, it's more so like it should be a learning lesson. Like, damn, I cannot do that, or I shouldn't do that, because that could throw me off. Yeah. So I feel like there's like, you're kind of taking it to the extreme people, which there are those people, but I feel like most people aren't like.
I mean, I feel like that's majority.
People will be like, "Oh, I'm disappointed," but I think that's just the weird.
Lil Nas X put out a music video, and so many people are like, "Oh, my kids," and I'm like.
But those aren't people that idolize him, though. Those are people just like, oh, I don't want my kids to see this. Those aren't people that like actually followed him and cared about him.
I mean, but can you blame him though? Because at the same time, children, and whole different topic, but children, they're like sponges. They soak up everything.
Bro, so my kid is not going to watch Lil Nas X and decide he's a devil worshiping.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, you never know, bro. You never know. You kind of have to be careful with what your kids watch.
I mean, dare I say.
Say it, nigga. In case this is it, listen to our podcast. In case
this is it, right here.
If your kid watches a music video and comes to that conclusion, kid's stupid, yo. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Fuck them kids.
Like, maybe you should probably be in their life a little bit more.
Yeah. Because maybe have a conversation.
A music video should not be deciding that much.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's either that or something else is going on in the house, because it takes more than that.
I feel bad. I want to call kids stupid. Your kid's not stupid. It's just.
I mean, sometimes you gotta call a spade. Okay.
Yeah, that's stupid. It's just not influenced right.
Yeah, you're not teaching your child right, honestly. Because again, it should be like a conversation. Like, mommy, what's this? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is this crap? You know what I'm saying? Like, it would be a question, and then you would have to answer it the right way. But if it's just like, it's like, call me by your name.
It's like, I'll never forget the story. This girl I used to date, I remember she was telling me a story. Like, she was telling me when she was growing up, like her mom, whenever she sees like, like a drug addict or something on the street, or like a homeless person, like she'll always be like, oh, mommy, look. But the mom would never like shield the kid from her, like, oh no, get away from this person. Like, she would always say to her, like, hey, like, at the end of the day, that's still like, she'll make a point to the kid, like, that's a human being, but they made some decisions that didn't work out for them, and she point that out, and the girl turned out to be fine, and now she's not like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
see, but that's why you have to have those type of conversations, right? Have you ever seen Black Mirror?
No, that show's fun.
Well, I know there's like a whole bunch of different episodes, so I haven't really.
There's one episode on there where basically they can implant something in the baby's head where the parent's able to filter out what they can see. Dear God. Right? So from the girl was a child, the mother was able to block out everything. So like blood she couldn't see dogs. Like it was just blurry when she was walking. So over time, like she's fucked. Exactly. So over time, the child just wasn't able to see anything, and honestly, that's a negative aspect, because when you're hiding them from anything, honestly, they're gonna get way more curious as to what else is actually out there. So sometimes it might be better to put them in that. Well, not put them in that position, but if you leave it open, at least they can see and make that determination, or learn that some things is good and some things are bad.
But it's also a flip side to it, because it also comes to the part of like even today, like whenever there's a video like a police shooting or like a drop, like
people, I don't like seeing that shit
killed, though. I do not watch it. Yeah, because I don't want to be desensitized to somebody dying. Because I feel like the more we see that shit, the more meaningless a life becomes. You know what I'm saying? So I make it a purpose. World Star, news, anything. I don't watch it like that. So there's also that side of it. Like, you don't want to expose people too much, because now you become numb to shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a fucking balance.
I mean, but also, how many videos like Lil Nas X is out there? Not like really, but it's again, it's a conversation. So it's like, if your child was to happen to see that, it isn't something where it's like go watch more. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm saying,
like,
and also like
it's also not like all police are bad.
if your kid sees
you
it,
want to
and
make sure you have that.
if your kid sees that and decides they're gay now, like maybe your kid's just gay. Like it's not Lil Nas X, nigga.
Exactly.
Like your kid's just, it's okay. What the fuck?
Yeah.
All right. You want to get into Selfie Wrld
now? Yeah, your kid's
So,
gay.
Selfie Wrld.
Your kid's gay. Bring them on down to Selfie Wrld to express themselves. That's the episode of the podcast. Your kid's gay.
Let's not.
No, that's exactly what I'm saying.
I'm gonna share it with the Selfie Wrld people. They're gonna be like,
oh, you're gonna share? Oh shit, maybe I can't do it. Well, they're gonna watch it and hear me talk
they're
about
gonna
all
watch
this.
the whole
your
thing,
kid might be gay. There we go.
your
your kid might be gay, and then with the little,
Hashtag
little thing,
Selfie Wrld.
No, your kid's gay. ... And it's okay.
And it's okay to bring them to Selfie Wrld Boston.
All right, let's get into it. You want to pull it up so people can see the Instagram? So let's get into it. Today we're.
You didn't catch it, but he just.
Okay,
Can you let me
time
get that
out.
intro
Time out.
again?
Before we get into Selfie Wrld, I have to ask.
What?
I might have to cut this out. Who is that in the middle?
Man, you could keep that in there.
Probably a child. I ain't gonna cut.
Stop. If you, I swear to God.
Oh yeah, she might be young, bro.
Cut it out.
No, she might not be. I think she's actually famous. Oh no, she's not one of the famous ones, but she's come before.
What that say? She was 15, bro. Damn,
Yo.
Jay.
Did it?
Damn, Jay.
Did it say she's 15?
I'm about to go hide. I'm
I
about
hate
to
you,
go,
bro.
You know the nigga they're looking for that killed that Gabby chick? I'm about to go hide with that nigga. Yo, fuck that.
You ain't never fighting
No,
me.
too much.
Very much so.
Desensitized.
But no, she came before. She's an influencer.
Oh,
I
that
don't
was
know what
one
else she
thing I
does.
like.
Yeah, she's a model.
And the Britney Spears thing.
But
yeah, Selfie Wrld. What is it? Where is it? What do you do there?
So Selfie Wrld, basically,
run it back.
in my opinion, is a place where conceited ass human beings go look at themselves and go there
and ASAP your rebuttal go.
Fact. Nah, it's not even. It's not even like that. I would say there are a lot of people that would be like, "What is Selfie Wrld? Like, why? Like, why is it important? Why is it fun? It's just a place to go take pictures." But honestly, if you think about it, the amount of people making money off of the content they are posting on either Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, it's really a place, I would say, not specifically for content creators, but it's more so like it's a heaven for content creators. So I can tell you the pricing. I'll start off with the pricing. It is $25 for an hour, but with your reservation, you also get a ring light. We have a ring light as well as a Bluetooth clicker remote.
You could take home?
No.
Oh.
you take around the premises with you. I looked at him like, bro, you dumb. But it's basically we equip you with what you need to be able to take selfies yourself. Obviously, selfie.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. It's like I wouldn't say conceited people, because I would say a lot of families come in there, a lot of groups come in there. People take like company photos and stuff like that there. It's really a place that you can kind of do whatever you want with it. Looking through the Instagram itself, it's kind of like you can kind of see there's most people take regular pictures, but there's other people that take there was TikTok videos, and this girl I believe is like a content creator, also a content creator, makes money off of Instagram and has her own clothing brands and stuff like that.
She ain't got no booty.
Okay,
no,
but she has 83,000. If you look though, she has 83,000 followers, and then she's posted us about 4 times. I'm not gonna say specifically she made our following go up, but it's she probably got money.
Are those paid posts or just because she liked the place?
Just because she liked the place, she paid to come in. She paid to come in,
nice.
and then she was able to take all this different content. So she took this picture in Selfie Wrld.
So that's her type of place though.
That's what's it. Also this one. And this one, but you would never know that these were all in the same day in the same session,
right?
She has some very nice.
So and then again, she's making money off this. She paid $25, and she's probably made like $1,000 off of each picture she's posted. And we don't make anything from her posting it.
Right, you just providing the
exactly providing that environment.
Listen, I understand the business, and the business makes sense. It's just, to be honest, I'm not a selfie taking person, so I'll definitely go. Is just.
I would say it is for I wouldn't say a specific market of people, but it is like something you would have to be open to. Like
right.
People that are a little bit more photogenic. It's just
a fun time out.
You said you said conceited but photogenic and stuff like that. We're right.
It's not synonymous. What she
says? People that are photogenic. You talking about ugly, yo?
Bro, you an ugly ass nigga, bro.
I said instead of conceited, maybe
it's
more
photogenic. Though, 'cause I'm with you, bro. We can't be both thick niggas and cute niggas, bro. Sometimes you just gotta be ugly nigga.
Right,
yeah.
let's go.
And now the podcast just got 10 times better.
Actually, though, let's continue.
Yo,
We just lost 2 viewers right there.
Just turn off like, hey, he's back. Click.
But we do have over 30 different photo op areas. There's 25 specific rooms with over 30 different photo op areas. So these are some of the rooms that we have.
Okay.
We also have different on almost every wall there's some type of theme as well. So this one is a photo album wall that I actually put up. This is actually one of my favorites.
Yo,
but it's just a whole bunch of different photo albums. I think it's like 200 albums across the wall. And then we also have like a comic book one. I don't know if that's been posted at all. But yeah, this is a comic book one. This one's actually pretty cool too. It has Marvel and DC. Some people ask us like what's our stance, but we don't really have one. So it's like a Marvel and DC wall. I've seen someone do a video
Marvel,
here.
but whatever. Keep going.
And then we just have, there's a bunch of different rooms. These are just some of the rooms showcased. And again, these are based off certain people's perspective of each room. So
hey, who's that? ASAP.
yeah, you know I'm famous. You know what I'm saying? It's our little ball pit and stuff.
Yo,
Who's that dude?
It's actually one of the owners. His name is Jerome.
Jerome.
Yes. We also have
Jerome.
That nigga single?
I don't know.
I hear you, bro.
I don't know.
You know? Oh,
Hold on.
I thought you would.
Well, we have 3 different owners: Jerome, Emil, as well as Daniela. So the place is black owned. It's a black owned business. I hate y'all so much. It is a black owned business for people that do ask and do want to know. It is a franchise, so there's over 30 different Selfie Wrld
Can't focus, nigga.
I really hate y'all so much. I really came here to do this for y'all, and y'all just really go tear me down like this.
She can't even focus.
I'm trying to throw an alley oop, yo. I'm sorry, ASAP.
Damn, see? Don't bring tea.
It's okay.
Keep going.
And then, yeah.
Damn.
We also hold.
There we go.
Also do hold 5 private events as well, so people can book the full space out for birthday parties, different type of events. We're in contract with different places to be able to provide food, so then you can kind of have an all-inclusive. That's more so geared towards like birthday parties, also like corporate events if you wanted to do that. But also you can just bring bigger groups. We've also had someone come through and try and do a music video in our space as well.
I was about to ask that.
I was about to say, so that's why I'm like, it's a really great space. Kind of thinking about like a studio instead of like.
I was about to say that, like, it'd be dope. Like,
people take
music
like,
videos, niggas. Like,
people pay
we can do
hundreds.
an intro.
different. I was gonna ask that later.
You want to do an intro video there?
I want to do an episode.
Oh,
That's something you guys can do. We actually have this one room. It's called the cafe. I don't think we have it on here, honestly. Kind of trying to go through the rooms, but it's actually one of our bigger spaces right here, and it goes all the way around. It has a sneaker wall on the back as well, and then there's more space behind it.
Y'all got
and it has more seating.
There, man.
One more time.
Do they all work there?
No.
Queens.
They don't?
Queens. Don't objectify my queens, yo. What's wrong with you?
But we have a whole bunch of different rooms.
I like
We
the
have
bitches.
we also
Oh,
have
no.
Boston-based rooms. So this one is Boston Celtics based room.
Hey, what'd I say?
Shoot your shot.
Oh,
God.
Right?
But we have a lot of different spaces. So that, again, it's based on the creativity. We also had another group come in asking about doing a podcast there as well. The hours are from 12 to 9, Tuesday to Saturday, and then on Sunday, 12 to 7. But then we also reserve Mondays for private events. You can also book a private event before our opening time as well as after if you want to do a late night event. So they were asking about like doing it on like a Monday or Tuesday early morning.
Now, how often do the sets change, or
So
they're all like permanent?
They're not permanent. So there are a few permanent ones that are just based off of like the Selfie Wrld franchise. But then we can still switch them up. But that's only like 6 out of the 30 rooms.
So wait, Selfie Wrld is a franchise? There's
Yes.
more stores?
There's over 30 across the U.S. If you
Get the fuck out. I thought it was like.
if you weren't laughing so hard, you would have heard that part. I think there's 34, 35.
I'm sorry. I just enjoy doing the podcast with my brother, right?
that's it.
Okay.
That's it.
Um,
I'm about to create a page called Brown Paper Bag Henry, okay? And I'm just gonna go in there with a brown paper bag.
I just talk wild shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because I don't want y'all to.
brown paper bag Henry.
Yeah.
Why would you put your name?
Because damn, that just defeats the whole
And then
purpose.
you also just said it to everyone, so they'll know.
All right, I'm gonna change the name. But I'm gonna do that because I don't want nobody to see my
Black
face.
plastic bag. But we also have like I said, the ticket pricing. Oh, sorry, you said how often the rooms change out. So honestly, every couple of months. We've been open since September 18th, I believe was the date, and then we're actually starting for Halloween right now. So this weekend / like this next week that's coming up, we'll be changing out a couple of rooms for our Halloween. Then we'll have Christmas and then New Year's. What's it called? what's the other one? The one about love, Valentine's Day. No one cares about that day.
Feelings. What are those?
Right, facts. Valentine's Day and stuff
Emotions.
like that. But we'll also change out other
Heartless,
things, kind of just
baby.
like every couple months, just to keep it fresh. So it's not
Right.
Like
That's what I was saying. Like,
yeah, it's not like
okay,
a
but
once and done.
no, it's a franchise. It kind of changes my outlook because I was gonna question is like
why?
does this work? You know what I'm saying?
But
clearly, if it's a
I would
franchise,
say
it works.
It is. That's what I'm saying. Like a lot
Because
of people might have a negative.
It's not negative.
outlook,
It's just
but-
I'm not shitting on business. Don't get me wrong. It's just like I said earlier. I'm not a selfie turkin. Like I don't. Lack of a better term, I'm not shitting on people. I'm not obsessed with myself.
I mean, but that's you, don't have
You know
to
what I'm saying?
You want to be a part of Brown Paper
a lot
Bag
of-
swag?
I hate you.
I'm not.
A lot of people come as like family or friends and stuff like that. So like if your family was to come visit, and we're placed.
See,
right
and
next to Earl,
that's the I guess mental hurt I'm trying to get over. It's not just people who want to take pictures
of themselves. Exactly.
Fair.
Sometimes
Okay,
people will.
okay,
and
okay.
we're placed in Assembly Row, 660 Assembly Row, right
Right.
across from JP Licks, right next to Earl's.
Okay.
So then again,
Damn.
people will be coming through like for brunch, and they'll be like, oh, it's just something
go take some
it's just something
selfies.
to
Yeah.
do.
Okay,
We also
alright,
kind of we had last week we had a pet day, so people were able to bring their pets. There's so many residents around us that we see walking around with their pets, and they'll ask, "Is it a pet friendly place?" And then obviously due to allergies and stuff like that, we don't want to just open it up to
You know,
anyone
it'd
at
be
any
fire.
time.
I mean to cut you off. You know, it'd be fire. Y'all should have a senior citizen night. Cute ass old ladies and old men taking selfies.
I'm going to
That should be great marketing material. I'm telling you right now.
I mean, we're all gonna have different types of events and stuff too. So I would say the first one that I want to plug, honestly, is Halloween. So Halloween week. Yes. The week of
I like that.
Halloween.
That's fine.
If you come in your costume, you'll get 10% off. And then again, like you'll be able to have a 10% off discount, and then you'll be able to kind of use the different rooms as well as take little Halloween pictures. We're also going to do something similar for like Christmas and stuff for people to take pictures. We're hoping to get like a Santa in our Fresh Prince of Boston room, which has like a throne, so it'll be a nice way for people again bring in the residents who like won't really bring their kids to a whole nother city to trick or treat. I would say it's not a residence where people
Yeah,
kind
so
of
there's more you can do
homes.
than just the. Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
So I would say that's really the draw to it. Is like it's not really just like photo like people that want to just take pictures of themselves for I'm just photogenic. Some people just go with their families. We have had older groups there. We've had super young kids there as well, and we also have rooms that cater to all. So I would say like the Boston Celtics room, a lot of people that are like, oh, I love sports, I love basketball. They could take their picture there. We have the Fresh Prince of Boston room that has a lot of like I almost said Boston paraphernalia, Boston like graffiti on it and stuff like that.
illegal shit.
Yeah, Boston stuff like that, and like I said, we have the cafe, which I deemed as the wait for your girl area because it is more like a lot of men like taking pictures there as well. It has the most seating. It's the biggest room.
Yes. Can you imagine bringing your girl there? Oh my! That's
Exactly.
I can't imagine.
Nigga, I'd rather
having a
go to
girl,
the mall.
So I don't know.
like I rather like you gonna be all day, bro.
But then
Nigga
also
said, I'm still waiting. Yo, that's crazy.
on the flip side though, we'll also have like my favorite room is the private jet room. I don't know if we have a picture of it. I can see if we have anyone.
PJ, huh?
Yeah, it looks pretty real. It's kind of scary. Well, this is the picture, but she didn't take it good. She didn't take it up the whole space, and I would say the lighting isn't the best here because there's shadows in it. So again, that's another thing we also provide. It's like tips and tricks for people that aren't like the best at taking their own photos or like I don't know how to really do this.
All the help I get when I go.
So we'll help. So like for me, I would say like this probably wasn't the best angle. She also has like her purse on the table. Do you want that in there? And then you could see the shadow.
Now,
of the
do you
person
guys have
behind.
like a makeup person on staff?
No.
That would be fine.
I mean, yeah,
Come
not
in,
everyone.
pay a little extra, beat somebody's face up, and be like,
We do have photographers that we can contract to come in, or
Yeah.
we can give people contact to, because some people will come and say like, do you take professional pictures?
Yeah.
And we don't. It's Selfie Wrld.
I mean, it's
We
just an
try to help
idea.
you
Just
take
an
your own
idea because
selfies.
I'm a marketed mind.
Yeah.
Just get like a little corner in the store. Get like a deal with like one of them makeup brands, MUA, whatever. Just have their products.
I mean, Sephora is right
and
around
have
the corner,
somebody
so.
that sits there and do at least consultations. And
Yeah.
then if somebody comes in and wants to do selfies, you
I would
just
say most
do
people
a quick
though,
makeup, beat their face up.
I would tell you
pay
that
for
most
it.
women that do come or like that plan to come
They're
like,
already
already
done.
come with their makeup, and we have fitting rooms as well, so people come with multiple different outfits and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
but again, it's just catering. What if there's like, I mean, it's like you're saying, if it's not just people who are, photogenic and in my terms, fucking full of themselves. If it's not just those people, like you also gotta cater to. What if there's a person who is not as confident in their self?
I would say there's
it'd be
less
cool.
people though that come to say like I want my makeup done to take the picture, and more people that would be like I just want to have a good time and take a picture. So like adding another fee to take a picture, like I would say we can definitely get a card of a person that works at Sephora around the corner and say like you could definitely go over there and get a free consultation. But I wouldn't say like I feel like that would make more people feel self-conscious saying like, oh, should I get my makeup done
Right.
instead to make me look better? you know, to take this picture. Oh, I
It's
should
an
maybe get my
option.
makeup done, or like, oh, my outfit isn't the best. But that's not really what it's about. It's about the experience of having fun. Like, one of our most popular rooms is a ball pit. People come in there, just throw the balls up, take pictures, like have type of fun.
Yeah.
We would want to play with them sitting there, man.
Exactly. We have a rock and
Fight
roll
for them
room
things.
with real guitars, with a real keyboard, with a real microphone. People go in there. That's what I'm saying. It's more so about the fun of it and not of
Right,
like I
right.
have to look good to be here to take a picture as well.
Okay, fair.
Yeah. So I would say the makeup artist, I would say, is probably not something that would ring well with people that are just like, oh, I just want to take a picture. It might make them more self. Like, I feel like that would make me more self-conscious. Like, oh, maybe I shouldn't come here if I don't have my makeup done or if I don't have the best outfit on. But most people, I feel like most people don't think that way. If
I
even
mean,
if
I'm
they
just
like
saying,
just
if I go
pop in.
there, I'm gonna hit up makeup. I'm like, listen to this.
That's because you need it. Not everyone else does.
Drawing
And
the
that's
brown
for that
paper
thing
bad
you pulled
boys, bro.
earlier.
I'm telling you.
That hurt my feelings.
Oh. You
What
have those? You have those.
What
Wow.
did I pull earlier? Damn, ASAP, you gonna do me like that?
Listen, the truth hurts, bro.
Nigga, I'm going back to Peru. Fuck this shit. At least
And
they don't
again, like I said,
understand me
people
when I
use the
talk.
space how they want. This was actually one person that came through. Oh, this is actually one of our promotional videos, but you can't hear it. Why can't you hear it?
Oh, you want to hear it?
She got the good vibes. Feeling that I can't describe.
But this kind of shows off a lot of our rooms as well as our walls. And this is a professional dancer.
Oh, that's fire.
Oh, that's the full private jet room.
There's the balls.
That's one of our owners, D.
That's one of
She
the
single?
owners?
No.
She's not.
That was one of
That's
the
a
owners?
DJ? Yep.
She's fun.
You didn't react if she's single?
You did?
Bunda. That's pretty cool. So, one more time, where is it located?
660 Assembly Row, across from JP Licks and right next to Earl's. So
Okay.
not too far.
So go take your selfies.
Please.
And
Come see
remember,
me.
you don't have to be conceited and full of yourself, apparently. So
But it works better if you are.
go as you are. Just be happy and go have a good time.
Oh,
and, go
and I meant to tell you guys
Selfie Wrld.
about the add-ons as well. I don't know if you guys seen it. We also have that Revo spin. The three. Have you seen?
Oh, yeah. I
Oh
see that.
yeah, that's
The- the-
fire
the
shit. That
slow-mo
slow down
shit.
shit. Like
Exactly. So we have one of those in our space. That is an extra $5 though per
we need to
person.
use that to shoot promo for the podcast.
There
That'd
you
be
go.
nice.
That'd be
We also
fucking
have
fire.
You wanna go there?
props to go with it, as well as like we have like a money gun and it sprays money.
He
we
gonna
have-
love that shit.
And then we also have multicolored lights as well. So for people that say like, oh, the bright white isn't this exactly what I want, we'll equip you with a different type of light, which also can change different colors, can flash, do different types
That's
of
fire.
different effects. Again, people used it for like TikTok videos and stuff like that. We had some TikTokers come in. We had YouTubers come in, and I think they shot like an intro to their video in the ball pit. So they use like one of the
Okay,
two
you
of the
definitely
lights.
sold me on it.
That's something like it's again, it's not just a space solely just for like, oh, just come take a picture here. It's more so like an experience. It's like, oh, this is like a experiential thing. The same thing as like when you think of going to New York and you look up stuff to do. It's like we want to be able to one of those things like, what can I do this weekend? I'm bored. Like, oh, might as well go take pictures. Or like, oh, the family's coming down. Let's go bring them to do something fun like this.
Yeah,
and then it's
yeah,
also
yeah.
memories.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's a way to kind of tie the two together.
You're a marketing genius. So
That
you should know that.
is Selfie Wrld.
And then also it's very easy. It's just come in and you take your picture yourself, and people will just be like, "Wow, I can do this."
Unless you ugly, but
What he said, unless you ugly. Nigga try to
He said
whisper that
unless-
shit. You
I'm
better
joking,
say it
I'm
with your
joking,
chest,
I'm
nigga.
joking.
Dead ass serious.
but that's cool. Okay, so that's Selfie Wrld, and
Yeah.
nice. Yeah, we definitely going.
Yeah,
We going.
I guess we're going.
I have an idea.
But
I can't say on the mic and camera because
They're
I
gonna
want to put it out there
steal
until
our
it's
idea.
time. But we gonna work. We gonna work.
Hey, don't forget what you told us before the podcast started. Jay get 15, I get 50. All right?
Yeah.
It's on camera. So Jay gonna take you to Egypt and I get 50. That's
There you
all.
go.
That's all I care about.
Yeah, we love
That's
that.
all I care. Energy.
I must be one sucker ass nigga, bro.
Very much
Hey
so.
man,
Very much
you
so.
said it. Not me.
I'll make sure your pictures come out good
I bet.
with
Don't
Photoshop.
make fake promises.
Oh, you didn't hear me? With Photoshop.
With Photoshop,
She really don't like me, yo.
barely.
What I do to you?
But just hide
The Egypt
under the
photos
hoodie.
gonna go crazy.
Listen. We're
Don't
gonna
even
go
gotta
in
be
there
there.
with the brown paper bag. I keep saying it. Better name, brown paper bag swag.
You're telling everyone.
Well, I gotta promote it so that
I
niggas
thought you
can
didn't
follow
want
my
people to know who it was.
It's alright.
Now, when y'all blow up, he's gonna be tight.
Complete fail. Complete fail.
But yeah, definitely come through. Let me know when you guys do, and then I'll make sure you guys are all set up and equipped.
All right, perfect. All right, so that's it for today's episode. Anything you want to say before we get off the mic, gentle people?
A lot of gang shit. Thank you for listening.
Slowly gang shit. Okay, real quick. 21 got bars and hits. I didn't know that, but after going to the concert, that nigga got bars and hits. And then you mentioned something about New York. It reminds me of my New York hot take. New York's overrated, yo.
Oh yeah.
You just not realizing that?
That's fucking like. It was like my 6th, maybe 8th time in New York, and then every fucking time it's just the city's overrated.
Yeah.
People from New York, don't be mad. It's just the city's not that great.
They can't not be mad. They're just mad people.
Yeah,
Facts.
it's just
Angry.
Literally.
I would put more passion behind it, but that's how much I care. You know. So. And that's it for today's episode. As always, go do what Henry said at the beginning of the podcast. Like, comment, subscribe, all that shit. Message us. If you think we're idiots, we're idiots. I think we're smart. Tell us we're smart.
No, just tell us we're smart.
Or
Tell them they're idiots.
Or just tell us we're smart. And go check out Selfie Wrld, because it's a dope place to be.
Very much.
And until next time,
And my
until
next
next
Instagram,
episode.
brown paperback swag.
What?
Brown paperback swag.
This nigga's still going on with that shit.
Promotion.
You're not gonna make it.
Brown
But-
paperback swag.
Until next time, until next episode. Peace.